Yo, what's good, y'all? This your boy Black G92, and apologies for another delay because I got to clear up some space and shit. It's gonna be a long ass process if I'm up for it. Well, I have to be up for it. Just probably spend time tomorrow to find out what is not needed and what I can just transfer over to my hard drive and get some things probably not broken down, more so like what they call this shit, convert into an MP4 file or whatever, put it on the hard drives, and then it won't be lost. Especially some of my two of the older songs I did record, like this one song called Everyday Living, and another joint I was recording for this other guy. Was with by the name of that one DJ, and the song he had was called Sick World. It had a verse and a hook to it, so I have to like convert that to MP4 file so then I can save it on the hard drive. I might not even let y'all listen to it. Listen to any of the songs. I don't know. I feel like could use some work. I don't know. I might let y'all get a sneak peek of it, but since it ain't really been what's the word, has been registered, I might not even play it. But I might let y'all a little something. But anyway, the reason I got on here was because I was watching this video. I was watched only maybe 2-3 minutes, maybe like a minute or two of Gully Boys latest video titled "Don't Be Eminem Meat Rise." Like, okay, let's see what he's talking about. And of course, he starts off talking about the Nick Cannon Eminem beef, which of course happened over a course of decades, some change, of course, over some petty. Obviously, most of these rap beefs start off with some petty. Well, not all of them. There's some that was based on some real shit, but this one was kind of start off with something petty and just went to some other shit, into them throwing little shots at each other, interviews, songs, and of course Nick Cannon wanted to invite him on Wildin' Out, which, by the way, I mean, yeah, it'd been nice to see, but I'm not losing sleep over it if he doesn't either, because Wildin' Out ain't exactly a place. It's I would say it wasn't ain't exactly, but like it's not necessary. Doesn't lose no type of cool points for not showing up, and that's what Gully Boy is getting on, kind of speaking on in reference to the Nick Cannon Eminem beef. Of course, everyone has the right to their opinion, their interpretation, but I fully disagree with that assessment. I don't think Eminem lose any cool points for not showing up because he has a choice not to. Not like it's gonna be some serious rap battle and such. It's just some shit for famous people, rappers, singers to pop up on the little and famous celebrities pop up, do their little cameos, freestyle battle rap, and not little like playful freestyle rap battles and such, and do little comedy skits and whatnot, a little light jabs at each other. So, now granted, it would be nice to see, but like I said, it ain't really important because you already got the clout. Let me go ahead and watch it though. So I give my 2 cents on this shit.
One simple but brilliant trick
it's like 13 minutes long, so I'm not gonna. But I will watch the whole thing. But yeah, I'm going to finish. And I've seen a lot of people just shitting on him on the comments.
Over the market like
of course,
crazy
usual,
in the US. An ingenious college.
The usual. Oh, he ain't dropped a good album since Eminem show, which it's been debunked. It's like, damn, y'all niggas just never look at other perspectives at all. Just say this and that. They ain't overrated, blah, 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 blah. The usual shit. Like, damn, all in this comment section. Okay, and then, of course, you got the stands coming in. The more obnoxious ones coming in saying their 2 cents, which, like, at the end of the day, like, once you're the biggest celebrity, whether it's a rapper, basketball player, because, you know, LeBron James get hell for just exist. What's the word I'm looking for? Because LeBron James gets criticized for merely existing. so yeah, he's going, and of course you see that going on with Drake. Many people going after his discography and such since he dropped that one album 2 weeks ago for all the dogs. People just kind of joning on Drake for dropping a bad album in their eyes, and then he's kind of just dismissing them as if he hasn't dropped good projects in the past. So yeah, so M is facing that as well. And plus, he low key warned Drake, like, once you get more successful, people start to resent you. And it played out exactly like that. People started resenting Drake, you know what I mean? And just talking crazy about him when they're probably praising him when he first came out. But eventually, once he started getting more successful, got in these involved in just different rap beefs and other things, like there's a growing crowd of people that just want to see him fall. And as far as Drake dropping that album and causing that such a mixed negative feedback from the fans, he might have to. And I agree with this whole statement of him wanting to take a break due to health problems, if I'm not mistaken. I think he should, because absence does make the heart wonder. You know what I mean? And does have people just wonder, oh snap, where the Drake new album at? Because people are so used since 2000 and I'll say 2020, because he dropped that one project. What do they call it? Dark Lane demo tapes. Then the year after, drop another official project. So by then it was like going on almost 4 years since he last dropped Scorpion. And of course, the year after that, it was honestly Nevermind. Then Her Loss months after. Then this year we had For All the Dogs. So he's been dropping projects back to back to back, doing all these features. So he hasn't really had that time to really relax and let people miss him. Which I think Beyonce should take some pointers as well, because she needs to go ahead and take a little break. Don't be active with music like that. Let people wonder, speculate. Okay, what she got cooking up? Damn, I miss Beyonce. What she got going on? Damn, I got a whole nother tangent. Talking about when people get famous, people start to resent them. And in that same token, I will say this: no one's exempt from criticism. Absolutely not. If you drop a bad project, then that's it. There's no other excuses for it. And that's one of the things I did not like about M as well. When he kept on records, especially on the Premonition joint, on one of the lyrics, and still speaking on the negative feedback from Revivals, like the album was just not good. Just accept it. I mean, there's nothing you can say. Now, granted, I will give him this much credit. The lyrics, based on the break what I read from like Diverse Mentality's review of Revival, and him just explaining the lyrics of each song. Eminem had some great lyrics, but the beats and how he delivered them was just all over the place. They didn't really mesh well. Things didn't line up how they're supposed to. And even some people that are fans of M criticize that album. So, yeah, that's another thing that these artists gotta understand as well. Like, sometimes albums is bad, no matter how much you put into it, but if it doesn't mesh well with the audience, especially if you're a fan base, if even your own fans criticizing it, then that's it. But anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. We're gonna look at Gully Boy's recent video. And by the way, the nigga needs to promote his Discord. He can't expect people to not be able to jump into Discord and give their disagreements if he doesn't advertise it on his community page. That would help, because not everyone has Discord. Now, I have Discord. I just haven't keeping tabs with Gully Boy's Discord, so that's on me for missing out on this Discord discussion. But yeah, next time though, I'm definitely keeping tabs. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna go ahead and decide either I hear something I agree with them on, or things I don't agree with them on. I'm gonna jump in and say my 2 cents. Because I'm a fan of Gully. Been a fan of his since 2017, and I do dig the new direction he's going with this channel with reviewing rap albums, but did not really co-sign what he did with those hood movie reviews, like far as get rid of them as such because of views. Like there's people that people that like those videos. It shouldn't matter. Just keep them on there. Now he has them unlisted in the playlist, but it would be nice if they're publicly available. And amongst other videos like his opinion pieces, that would be nice to have maybe another channel or something, so then people can watch those videos, because he has some very interesting opinions, about things, about famous people, and especially people that was going after him for his more his reaction to one of those true crime channels talking about King Von, and more so Gully Boy just laugh at the audacity of someone that's alleged killer bragging about his murders and speaking in this manner. Which, by the way, I found humor in it too. Just more so the audacity of it. You know what I mean? So for people to get mad at Gully for doing that, it's like, y'all stupid. And plus, not to mention, those same people that are probably obsessed with King Von probably celebrate. They have no problem with them bragging about shooting motherfuckers on songs. name drop the op that was smoked, that was getting smoked and all that shit. So, so yeah, them motherfuckers hypocrites. I like when Gully does these videos, even the ones I don't really co-sign, even some of the takes I don't co-sign with. Like, I like seeing that because people have the right to say what they're gonna say. You know what I mean? And shit, that's the gist of it. So hopefully, once this videos be out for a few hours, hope he doesn't like cut off the comment section, start going his usual tangents. Like, oh, come to Discord. Well, you got to advertise it so people would know and tune in. Otherwise, they won't know, and they're gonna just see the video of the audio of you and your friends just speaking. So, anyway, let's get to the video. I've been talking long enough.
Remember you said if Eminem doesn't respond to Nick Cannon, he's scared in your video.
Oh, I remember that video, and I didn't agree with that at all because Eminem and Nick Cannon's not a threat to nobody. You know what I mean? So, if anything, and plus, not to mention, he did respond on the music be murdered by and then the jab. You know what I mean? Plus, Nick Cannon, his diss records weren't worth a damn, to be honest with you. So, yeah, M ain't scared of that dude because you're talking about the same guy that used to jump in the crowds and fight people that used to throw shit at him on stage. That's the same guy you're talking about. And put out a strap on one of Kim's little the dude that kissed Kim, like way back in the day. Now, granted, it was unloaded. It's like, when I saw the details of that case, like, man, you dumbass. Why you beating people up with an unloaded gun? That could have easily went left for you. You know, you talking about that guy. You feel me? So, I don't think it has anything to be fearful of Nick Cannon about at all.
What's there to respond to, bro?
I was saying, Nick. Here we go with this shit again. I was saying, your Nick, his initial, like, his whole thing with Eminem when he was on the T.I. podcast was let's squash the beef.
I don't think I heard that
part. Come on, wildin' out and let's have fun with the shit. That's what he was saying on T.I.'s podcast. He wasn't dissing them or anything. When people say he dissed them on the T.I. podcast, Nick Cannon is talking about back in the day when he dissed Mariah Carey. He wasn't talking about the present day. Because the present day, he was like, come on, wildin' out, let's squash it, and let's make history. That would have been fire.
I wonder why, though, because, like, why are you bringing up this beef with Eminem, like, 10 years later?
T.I. brought it up. Nick Cannon didn't bring it up. T.I.
I do remember seeing a clip of that same podcast on Crips, So Everything Wrong with video. Yeah, T.I. did bring up, we could talk about the greatest rapper of all time and such. And, of course, Nick Cannon, all right, let's get to it. And, of course, you know, Nick Cannon's a bit of a jokester, so he's gonna have a lighthearted approach to it. You know what I mean? And not to mention, if he really didn't want to address it, he could have told T.I. beforehand that, hey, let's not speak on this. But, you know, he chose to speak on it, said his side of the story, so. Yep.
If you go back and watch the interview, what?
I still don't know.
T.I. brought up Eminem, and every time Nick Cannon gets interviewed, they bring up Eminem.
Yeah.
When he on Vlad, he brings up Eminem. Yep. They bring it up because it was something significant that happened in his career. He was beefing with a #1 rapper, so they bring it up. But when Nick is talking about the present day, he didn't have a problem with Eminem anymore. Unlike 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Unlike Eminem and whoever else who he beefed with, who he still have issues with, even though the shit wasn't that serious. But Nick was like, I don't have a problem with you no more. I'm actually a fan of you. I think you're one of the dopest. Come on my show.
And now the diss records he dropped made him look kind of hypocritical because you say you're a fan of his, but yet on the diss records, you was going in on the nigga. In response to Lord Above, the verse that Eminem did on Lord Above. You know what I mean? So, ain't no telling how he really feels about it. Especially in the last one, which he kind of pulled the race card and shit. So, yeah, like, that was what we said then. Of course, in multiple interviews, said this and that, praising the man. But you on these records, after Lord Above, saying something completely different, saying you know lyricist and like using this foot and you saying you ain't no lyricist and all this other wild shit. You know what I mean? All right, let's get back to it because man, I remember this beef night and day, man. Man, it just take me back to when I used to do these reactions to that whole saga. Ooh, especially everything wrong with the series. Oh shit, that Crypt used to be doing.
Have fun. That was it. After that, Eminem disses him on the Fat Joe song about Mariah Carey. What? That's stupid. The man don't even. The man literally said that he ain't with her no more, so y'all both can have something to joke about. That's weird to me. That doesn't make sense. I'm trying to squash it, and you still.
So one of the most important things for me with anything on the two bus is
I'm trying to squash it and you still on some dissing shit. That's stupid, bro. That's the thing with Nick Cannon and Eminem. And when I say that he's scared of confrontation, is that we never seen these because back in the day when he was beefing with Eminem, he was trying to find him and talk to him because he was disrespecting his wife.
Let me hear what he has to say about that. Plus, even in that case, like he's not gonna get close to him because he's surrounded by the best security out the ass. That'd be like if Meek Mill tried to not Meek Mill, some local rapper from Memphis tried to approach Drake on some shit. The security gonna mind-wop that motherfucker and have him arrested, just escort out the building. Like you're not gonna get close to a like high profile figure like him, like because his security gonna sense okay he's trying to be on probably on some bullshit with it. They might even escort him out the building before he gets a chance to talk to him. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and finish listening to it because I already know I kind of have an idea where it's going. But like I said, Gully has the right to say what he has to say. I just find his version, not his version. I kind of may not fully agree with what he's saying. But, you know, and plus Nick Cannon did what he's supposed to do as a husband, defend his wife and all that shit. Of course, that's what he's supposed to do. I'm not going to give him extra credit for it.
Publicly. I feel like any man would have a problem with that if you disrespected my wife.
Okay.
So Nick was looking for him and was like wanted to meet up and wanted to whatever would have happened. But he ain't on that no more. Because he ain't with the bitch. He ain't with the bitch no more. So yeah, pack them shady aftermaths up.
What? Okay, now you just hating the Gully. Now you just sound like a hater, bro.
He ain't on that no more. Because he ain't with the bitch. He ain't with the bitch no more. So yeah, pack them shady aftermaths up. They lame, they corny.
What?
Because why it take you so long to respond to game and your response was fucking trash.
It didn't take that long at all. What the hell are you talking about? It happened like months after. It wasn't that long. And plus, my dude, like some people take a while to respond as well. Way back in the day as well, because people had to wait for the album to drop to finally hear a diss record. Damn, like you. Okay, now you just sound like you're talking shit now, bro. Chill.
They corny. Fuck them. Because why it take you so long to respond to game and your response was fucking trash.
Damn.
That nigga made a 10-minute diss song and you respond with that shit. They don't even play your music in the club.
That's probably why. Why you making a fucking 10 minutes?
You the rap guy. What's up? Drop a diss track. He always getting motherfucking. Now we wonder what. No, that's the rap guy, bro. That you know what I'm saying? Always getting motherfuckers. Well, he's desperate. But Eminem ain't desperate when he diss people. He diss plenty of motherfuckers. They don't never say that. He clout chasing. When he diss motherfuckers, oh shit, he killed them. But everybody else clout chasing.
Hey, man.
Now, as far as the whole game situation, he has game, like, what made game situation kind of look weird, because it was the fact that game, like, Gabe was praising him throughout the years, and then had his automatic switch up, like, not automatic switch up, because people can change their opinions and such, and I didn't exactly have a problem with them wanting to say what we say on the podcast, on this one podcast, saying like, let's just rap and all that shit. Like, I was fine with that, but this is a fact came out of nowhere to started talking crazy and such. Not only just about him, but also Dre. Like, we said Kanye West helped him out more than Dre ever did in his life. Like, Dre helped put your album together, and not to mention he admits it. Like, most of that shit came from the fact that he wasn't invited to the Super Bowl. That's where most of that shit came from. And of course, he's saying 50 couldn't rap and such. Like, 50 helped you, was on your first album and helped you out on that too. Gave you songs. So that whole situation was kind of weird, anything. And plus, not to mention, Whack 100 was problems out. This song is the best diss record ever, when the song itself was not the song, but the diss record. As a diss record, it was just mediocre. Because he's saying most of the same shit that most of the people that was going after Eminem over the years have said already. The only thing he really said that really hit hard, really hit home, was him bringing up the fact that M's dad was 21 when he had Eminem with M's mom, Debbie, when she was 16 years old. That's the only thing that was hard hitting on that whole entire diss record. But we'll go ahead and finish this to it instead of pausing this whole thing.
What I say, man?
Out of here, man. I don't like that shit, bro.
Can't Eminem be a clout chaser though? Because he's fucking Eminem.
See, look, bro. Get his out your mouth.
What?
Did you hear what you just said? Can Eminem be a clout chaser because he's Eminem? So you're putting him up there. You're putting him up there of God status. Like, he don't got to do shit. God status.
He's the 10th highest grossing artist of all time. If he is like
when he diss people, what do you call that?
That's weird. I don't know why he's dissing people.
So now you saying it's weird. We wonder what? No, that's the right. They corny. Fuck them. Because why it take you so long to respond to game, and your response was fucking trash. That nigga made a 10-minute diss song, and you were
and I gotta say something as well too. This record, like I said, he kept on showing them, and it's almost as if Gully didn't really listen to the track like that, because the first two verses, Game was praising the nigga. Then in the third, fourth verse, which he should have did was put those verses as the first two verses, and then just have the song just cut afterwards. You know what I mean? At probably the most 4 minutes, because like 10 minutes, especially in this era, as much as I hate how motherfuckers have short ass attention span like fucking rodents, like, yeah, that was kind of a shot in the foot right there. Like, and plus, not to mention, it sounded like Game was confused on what type of song he wanted to make. He had like 2-3 different concepts: a skit, bringing back Matthew, who died on the Bad Guy song, and also a tribute record with like him just rapping the same style as Eminem and such. And then the latter half, we disses him, and with a whole different hook. So yeah, the song itself was just all over the place. It wasn't focused on nothing. And if you compare it to like Ether and Hit 'Em Up, his obviously Game's idols, they ain't waste no time. Like, now Nas, yeah, he started off like talking this shit in the first verse, and of course near the end of that first verse, Bob mentions Jay-Z's whole song "Hawaiian Sophie" before he goes in on him in the second and third verse. And of course Tupac, obviously, when he was like, "That's why I fit your bitch, you fat mother." You know what I mean? Didn't waste no time at all. He went right into Biggie, at Biggie's neck. Like, did not waste no time at all. See, Game failed at doing that. I mean, on that Black Some Shady shit. The song didn't sound bad. It was just like the execution of the diss record as a diss record was just all over the place. It was messy. Could have been easily been 2 verses of him the same we had to say about M. Maybe a hook or 2, and boom, that's it. That would have been it. And the crazy thing about that record was, like, he made songs that are that long before on his diss records towards G Unit and 50 Cent, and they were sounding much better. He had no filler. Like, nigga be talking shit, and then he goes in on G Unit and 50 Cent, how he feels about the group and everything else. No, anyways, no time at all. Just went straight in on them dudes. 15 minutes straight. Not 10 minutes. Was it? I think it was 10 minutes straight. 8 minutes. One of them. I know he made like long ass diss records before, but this one wasn't it.
With that shit, they don't even play your music in the club.
That's probably why. Why you making a fucking 10?
No, you the rap god.
Hey, damn, he just going, and Gully just going in, bro. Like relax, bro. Chill. I understand you probably get annoyed by people that want to like are upset, are kind of like fanboys of people. Like, I understand, bro. But I don't think, and plus, not to mention the quote unquote meat rider could have came in. Didn't have to say that. Well, damn, I can't even fucking talk. But anyway, the quote unquote meat rider, self-described meat rider, as labeled by Gully, like, yeah, the problem wasn't the diss record being 10 minutes as such, and it was just the execution of it. And plus, obviously, he was not familiar with the game at all, like that. You feel me? Because game has made longer songs than that, and it came out much better. And that one, the problem is just execution and just the whole atmosphere of it all being, whole atmosphere of the whole thing going on. As far as the playing music in the club, that was a good response. That was a great response. I don't know. I mean, that was a very dope ass verse at game. Kill anything he said on the Black Slim Shady joint instantly.
What's up? Drop a diss track. He always getting motherfucking. Now we wonder what. No, that's the rap guy, bro. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Always getting motherfuckers. Well, he's desperate. But Eminem ain't desperate when he diss people. He diss plenty of motherfuckers. They don't never say that. He clout chasing. When he diss motherfuckers, shit, he killed them. But everybody else clout chasing.
Hey man, you know what I say, man.
Get out of here, man. I don't like that shit, bro.
Can't Eminem be a clout chaser though? Because he's fucking Eminem.
See, look. Get his out your mouth.
Dude sound like a fanboy saying that, because like, people be like dropping diss records for different reasons and such. I mean, and plus that whole argument can be said about most rappers, if anything. Oh, this cause insert the artist's name as such. No, not necessarily. I mean, there's always a reason, whether how petty or serious the initial conflict is, or a misunderstanding. Like, it could be something from like a misunderstanding, some long-standing beef from the streets that got transferred over to the mic. So, like, rappers have their own reasons for dropping diss records, so it ain't always like a one-size-fits-all thing. Not even for Eminem, you know what I mean? Cause he used to like those shots at pop singers and all that. I always thought he was just mainly trolling people. That's how I looked at it throughout the years. But yeah, I mean, that's and plus, dude, plus, I mean, for the dude to say like, oh, cause he Eminem, like, okay, that sounds stupid. Even someone that likes Eminem.
Did you hear what you just said? Can Eminem be a crown chaser because he's Eminem? So you're putting him up there. You're putting him up there, God status. Like, he don't gotta do shit.
God status. He's the 10th highest grossing artist of all time. If he is like
when he diss people, what do you call that?
That's weird. I don't know why he's dissing.
Alright, but so now you saying it's weird.
It is weird. It's always been weird.
It's weird when everybody doing that.
What?
I guess, yeah.
You guess, but yeah.
Literally just said, he's Eminem. He don't gotta diss nobody.
That logic can fit any artist, but everyone else is clout chasing though. But it's weird for everyone else to diss. I mean, that's part. Oh my god, this man's an idiot. that M Stan is an idiot. And this comes from someone that, as a fan of Eminem, like this Stan right here that has no idea what he's talking about. Clearly.
You don't have to. I don't know why he does it. Like, bro, you
Don't have to. Right, you saying he don't have to. What you mean he don't have to? What the? That's
So you saying he should?
Yes. He's a rapper. He bro, yes, he do. And when people diss you, respond. Like, what are we talking about here? Even with Nick Cannon said, "Bro, I ain't no rapper. Meet me in my element." That would have been some G shit if he did that.
Nah.
And Nick Cannon don't even want to fight you. He
I wouldn't call it G shit, bro. A show like popping up on a show called Wildin' Out, I wouldn't call that G shit. Now, if it's one of those rap battle Olympics type of venues, then that's G shit right there. Because you expect to see some like these official dudes up in that building. You ain't gonna see much of that in Wildin' Out. Not too much of it, at least. You might have a few official dudes sprinkled in there, but ain't nothing like them rap battle Olympics venues at all. So yeah, I have to not co-sign with you on that, Gully, because yeah, I don't want to call
fun. He wanna joke and have fun on his show. You won't even do that. But you dissing him on a Fat Joe song. Bro, he gets so many passes. You literally just gave him a pass. Saying he's Eminem. Man, what the fuck that got to do with anything?
Nah.
He too big to diss people.
Like,
Get the fuck out of here. That's some bitch shit.
So what? So you're saying that he should diss more people?
Yes.
No, we need to.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what he's known for. He did it at the beginning of his career, dissing people.
Eminem was a battle rapper.
Yeah, he is a battle rapper. This is what he do.
Origin. So
I wanted to see that back and forth with Game. That's what I wanted. Cause that's somebody who
want him to.
Yes, bro. Cause that's somebody who you can go toe to toe with on some lyrical shit. This is not Nick Cannon. This is the Game.
That's what I'm saying. Shouldn't you want to that, like, good lyricists then? Though, like people like Game, yeah.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he did respond on that verse with on Easy Mill's joint though. He already did. Now Games want, and so the ball's in Game score. He wants to respond to that line. He can do that, and maybe he may have some more shit in the chamber. But it would be nice. Hey, it would be nice if he had like maybe a song with like a verse or two going that Game. Cause I'm sure he got some dirt on Game. Cause they were once label mates, signed at both label mates at Aftermath, Interscope, and M worked heavily with G-Unit back then. So I'm sure M probably could pull some dirt on the Game if he really wanted to. So it would have been nice for the culture. You know what I mean? That would be nice to see. You know what I mean? Shit.
Makes sense.
The fuck?
I wanted
That's respond even with Nick Cannon. Even with Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon's a fucking
I'm not.
lyricist.
These niggas just ignored everything I said. Nick Cannon knows that he cannot lyrically compete with him. Come on my show and let's have fun. Why not do that?
Yeah, you're right. He should do that.
Oh, okay. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, he should have did that because that would have been legendary. You would have went on there. You would have freestyle battled everybody. That would have been some legendary shit. But no, he want to sit up in his house like MGK saying this was from his house on some stupid shit.
I don't call it stupid.
Man,
right, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Why would he scoop?
But I'm glad you seeing my point though. I'm glad you're actually seeing my point instead of just being like a. Because you kind of had it in your mouth at first. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that would be nice to see someone that's like big time on the status of an Eminem pop up on there. Because like one of his peers, Snoop Dogg, made an appearance on there. So yeah, it would be nice. I won't call it weird for him to diss him from whether his house or in the studio with Fat Joe, whatever. I don't see no problem with that neither. Because he can do so how he feels. But yeah, it would have been nice to see him just pop up on there and probably do showcase. He still got it, you know. And plus, like I said, we know Eminem's a jokester. You know, he likes to like joke around his raps and such in his old interviews when he first came out. So I'm not see Eminem's comedy style of comedy, like kind of clash with Nick Cannon's style of comedy. And but like I said before, hey man, so that would have been nice. I'm seeing where I kind of somewhat see where Gully's coming from and such. You know what I mean? Because it would be, granted, it would be nice to see him like hop on there and like just, you know, throw a little lighthearted jabs at each other, and also bond over the fact they slept with the same girl, maybe. Oh, because weirder shit have happened. Hey, niggas be bonding over shit like that, for real. Well, matter of fact, let me go ahead. I ain't gonna say clean up, but well, I say meant to say it, but yeah, niggas bond over shit like that sometimes. It's like, damn, you fucked this bitch. Hey, that same bitch I fucked. they crack beers over and just laugh about it sometimes. Then again, it depends on the man, because some of these people out there be getting feelings over a broad that ain't worth shit, and they end up in jail or all that shit over a broad that ain't done 2 times y'all. So instead of getting mad and all this shit, because you may call feelings, hey, get your feelings out. Hey, just talk to the man. You probably learn something from old dude. So, or you just not fuck with the dude. Fuck with dude again if you don't want to. Damn, I got off topic. Couldn't even stay focused. But yeah, so I started to see where Gully's coming from. You know, he kind of came in, kind of just like came in. We kind of came in just already on hype about the shit, and then want to say pack them shady aftermath dudes out. It's like, they're far from corny. If anything, they're still cool as fuck. People, if they were so corny, I mean, shit. Why is it that people still want to post pictures in the studio with Dre, or want to sign autograph with 50 Cent? People pull up to 50 Cent's Final Lap concert. Well, Final Lap tour. I've been wanting to go to that shit, but finances got in the way. So now I gotta watch the footage. I won't be able to see. I probably was still able to see 50 Cent live on concert probably in one day. One of these days I will. Or one of those little events where he's doing like a little talk or whatever. Maybe for a TV show or something, or see him out in the airport. I would love to like just, you know, speak to 50 Cent a little bit and shake his hand and take a photo. Because I don't know, because I can always probably suspect he probably got some conference to go to and all that. Probably busy on his next destination. I ain't gonna be on super groupie shit. Because, hey, one thing that these celebrities do not like is male groupies. Oh boy. But anyway, let's get back to the topic. I'm glad that, you know, the Eminem fanboy and Gully can kind of see eye to eye on shit, on certain shit. It's good to see.
Cause they do that with Eminem. They always do it. He's Eminem. He don't gotta respond. He don't gotta, man. What the f*** you mean? Yeah. But it's okay when he dissing somebody though. They don't say, "What? Damn, M, why you dissing this person?" You never hear that shit. But when somebody diss him, it's
a lot of his fans.
But when it's somebody dissing him, is why the f*** you dissing Eminem? What he do to you? F*** out of here with that bullshit.
Cause they seem like random ass pop stars. I'm like, what the f***?
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. He can randomly diss motherfuckers and nobody had nothing to say about it.
Eminem targets like easy targets.
I feel like he do.
That's what he does. Yeah.
I feel like
so why did he get into it with Mariah Carey again? Why did he get into it with her?
I think she dissed him first, but
what was?
I think. Well, I'll say M kind of threw the first shot on Superman, claiming that he done slept with her. Then she denies it, of course, calling him a clown. Like I said, whether they did hook up or not, I personally don't give a shit. It makes for entertaining fodder, but I could personally give a shit if they actually did. Part of me says he did tap that, and Mariah Carey doesn't want to be associated with a rapper, associated with a controversial rapper. Because, you know, the thing about it, back in the Gap, M made songs about killing his ex-wife, and he dissed his mom, and also I used to... And plus, not to mention, he used to talk all this crate, and not to mention, he used to rap about like chop people up with like freaking chainsaws and such. You know what I mean? His records, and all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? So of course, Mariah Carey being this like pop diva R&B singer, she ain't wants her image associated with that. That's what I'm getting from it, because she ain't even mentioned a nigga on her memoir. It's like, really? It would be nice to finally put the whole rumor to rest that, yeah, I didn't sleep with the nigga, something. You know what I mean? Something. Said something in the book. Now you know your interviews, but he said one thing in interviews, but I don't know, because what M said on that warning track, I don't know. He might done hit that, you know what I mean? And like I said before, she ain't gonna like be associated with a rapper of his caliber, not caliber, a rapper is such a rapper with a like controversial persona like M, of course, because again it's gonna go against that image the clean cut pop star image she cultivated. She ain't gonna want to be associated with any sort of controversial figures like that. You know, she probably did. You know what I mean? I think so. I tend to believe it. Man, let's get to it.
Conflict of her.
They was in a relationship. They was together. I think even Nick Cannon talked about it or whatever. I guess when I heard Nick Cannon explain it, it was like she was telling him the type of shit that they was doing. And how I see it, she was with him and just thought that he was weird. And so it just didn't work out. So then I guess he held a grudge for so long that she left him with some shit. And that's why she came out with that song Obsessed.
Obsessed, yeah. That shit was fire too.
So
yeah, that was a bop. That was a bop. I think I said this on one of my reactions. Yeah, I think I mentioned how that song was a bop. And it was also made for the ladies that want to talk about the dudes that's obsessed with him, whatever. So she made that song for them as well. So it was a bop. You know, it had a nice little beat, catchy hook, and she did her thing on the little vocals and such, which had a little touch of auto-tune a little bit. And of course, Gucci Mane on the remix and such, because Gucci Mane was the hottest rapper at the time in 2009, aside from Lil Wayne, of course. But yeah, Gucci Mane was like getting his name out. Gucci Mane was getting more popular as such in 2009, especially. So yeah, that song was a bop. I like that. I actually like that song too.
He just couldn't deal with the fact. He just couldn't deal with the fact that she broke that they relationship didn't work out. So then when she got with Nick, it was over with this bitch. So basically that's what this is. That's what that is.
That's weird.
If that was anybody else, that'd be like, what the fuck is this? No. Bitch left you. Move on. This is Eminem. Oh, he's killing Mariah Carey. Yeah. Nick Cannon.
Sounds crazy too.
Exactly, bro. At this time, I'm like, bro, come on. You're dissing Mariah Carey, bro. Alright, man.
You gotta admit, that warning track went hard though. You gotta admit that. Outside of how it looked, the optics, whatever, that joint went hard though. You feel me? Oh, boy. Good times. Yeah, I hear what you're saying though. Like shit, because if a bit, I shouldn't say if a bitch, but if some broad I know for a fact that we had a thing going on and she decides to kind of deny it or some shit, I was like, okay, bet. I ain't gonna say shit. I just gonna remember the fact. I just live with the memory that we done had a little thing together and all that. I just kept it moving, honestly. I mean, then I'm a different type of nigga. You feel me?
But hey, man, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I with Eminem. That's the thing. Like I said, I'm gonna start reviewing his music, and I think his music is good, and he deserves to be where he's at. As far as top 5 conversation, I don't care what nobody say. I don't
Facts.
When they be saying he white. No, he earned that.
Yep, he earned that
he
shit.
Worked his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
He had this. He had the skill.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit. I'll never take that away. And I don't hate Eminem. You know what I'm saying? It's just I gotta call a spade, bro. Like I gotta point out the obvious.
It really
He's
sucks. Like,
just
even
saying,
if you know about like his past and his battle rapping, like he was like him coming up battle rapping. It really sucks seeing him like dissing random like Ariana Grande, all that weird shit.
Yeah,
that's not what he was about back then. That's not what he was about at all. He was really in the streets like battle rapping. There's tapes of him just battle rapping random. Like,
that's what I said. That's what I mean. He earned that shit, bro. He was in the trenches, as they say.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, he did, man. And plus, not to mention, he was rolling hard with the outsiders out in Jersey. He lived with them dudes. You know what I mean? Was in them Jersey streets, doing battle raps and such. And of course, like outsiders held him down in the early days before he got signed to Dre. So yeah, him definitely earned the stripes for sure. For anyone that's want to discredit him because of skin color, like how these haters be saying like, Eminem got big on going on because he white and all that shit. Like people don't really, it's like folks don't really know what they're talking about, and plus haven't really done the research on where he came from and such. Because Em did not had these start his life at all. You feel me? And plus, not to mention, like they said before, like Em had to earn a spot. You know what I mean? They were just gonna give it to him. You know what I mean? So. And plus, not to mention, like folks weren't giving white rappers no type of airtime like that. You feel me? So once he proved he had skills, folks started respecting him. Started respecting him, giving his props. Now, granted, he did face accusations of like getting all his selling his records because of his skin color, but at the end of the day, like you look at these other white rappers, most of them ain't really got the same status or success or run that Eminem has over the past fucking 20-something years. You know what I mean? None of them don't have that same type of status or platform he does, nor has done the shit he's done. So no shots at those that are talented and such and earned their way as well through their own means. But it was just that nigga. Well, it was that dude more so.
The skill he got up there, all that, but the shit that he's doing, but him now is fucking stupid.
yes.
I ain't gonna lie. Because I just don't understand him, what he doing. Because he's comparable to 50 Cent. These niggas want to diss, because 50 Cent do it too.
What?
He dissed this from the comfort of his home. When T.I. was calling him out on the versus battle. Instead of saying, all right, let's do it, he want to talk about the hairline. Bro, that man called you out, bro. All them shady aftermath is like that. That's why I don't fuck with them for real.
Damn, bro. Hey, I admit though, like 50's a funny nigga. I actually found that funny when he did that. But yeah, it was I agree, it was a missed opportunity for 50 Cent to kind of pull up to the verses and not to mention show and prove like that, prove to T.I. that hey, I got a catalog aside from that one album. Because the truth be told, like 50's run was much more, I don't say impactful than T.I. because T.I. did his thing as well, but it's definitely on that same level. And plus, not to mention his run, and plus, not to mention, like Sean proved that he has way more than that Get Rich or Die Trying, because he got hits on The Massacre and the Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack, even the Curtis album. And even on Before I Self-Destruct with Baby by Me, Baby, Be a Millionaire. I got a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. And also that Get Back for Mercy album. Shit. And damn, that probably ain't work neither, because then, cause since he fell out with everybody from G Unit for different reasons, Buck and Banks are gonna pull up. Damn. So shit. Damn. But yeah, that was kind of like ridiculous that he did resort to poking fun at him and such on Instagram instead of just answering to the challenge that T.I. put out. You know what I mean? That would have been great to see 50 Cent do. And I'm also a fan of 50 Cent as well. But now that he mentioned it, brought it up, because I forgot all about this shit. But now I think about it, it was kind of corny. In spite of it being funny, the joke, it was kind of corny that, you know, you resort to like making memes about T.I. instead of like pulling up or setting up a date outside of his usual work schedule to come through the verses whether it's in his home state of New York, or in Atlanta, where T.I.'s from. Now, if it was in New York, yeah, New York gonna pull up for 50 Cent. They will. They definitely will. He gonna have that home court advantage. Now, if we came to T.I.'s hometown, Atlanta, T.I. gonna have the home court advantage. But, and plus, not to mention, think of all the guests it could bring with him too. But again, like I said before, 50 has fell out with like members in his own crew, so they won't be able to pull up. The only person he probably invite was maybe Eminem. I don't know about Game neither, because Game's still talking shit about 50 Cent to this day. Oh boy. So if there was a versus with 50, it's gonna be a whole lot of mending that has to be done on his side. Now T.I. will just bring out like the who's who. Now he probably won't be able to bring out Jay, because Jay is way up there, his status to even pull up to the versus. He probably busy with some shit. Probably being a father to his kids and such, and spending time with Beyonce to even pull up to a versus. But yeah, T.I. have more luck getting folks from his PSC camp and folks he done songs with than say 50 would. That's where I look at it. But yeah, it would have been nice though for the culture. You know what I mean? For the culture to see that. Then we missed out on some like incredible verses, man. Just because one person wants to be petty and make jokes, the other one wants to like come in and prove that his discography is better than 50's. Now there may be argument there, and plus, not to mention, the people get to decide as well. Allow the people that's fans of 50 Cent and the fans of T.I. decide which albums are better and such, and the verses and what may have you. So yeah, it would be great to see. And plus, it would be one of those rare instances of Eminem pulling up to a venue outside of a stadium. I mean, that would be nice to see as well. But damn, the stands would just fill up that comment section. And it would crash if Eminem made appearance either as a guest or the main headliner. And it would be cool for M and T.I. to give dap to one another as well, because they done like 2 songs together. So that would be, they would show each other love as well. And plus, I mentioned, it would be, like I said, it would be fun to see. Incredible. There's 2 guys that big great impacts on the culture in their own way, doing the verses, having a good old time with it. Could have been them. They could easily just like gave each other respect and all that.
Cause they be like, don't do it. It's a grown ass 40-year-old ass man can make his own decisions. What is wrong with y'all, bro? Y'all weird. Man, Royce the 5'9" told me not to respond. Get the fuck out of here, brother. This is weird, bro. And I'm gonna stand on that shit, bro. And I hate that they get coddled so much.
Yeah.
Like fuck all that shit, especially Eminem. They coddle that too much. If he's so great, let him be great.
Right.
Let him be great. Cause I know he's great. I know he can kill some shit on the track.
Yeah.
Let him be great.
But listen, Tony Yayo though, that motherfucker be the most loyal dude on the history of mankind, bro.
Oh yeah.
Anything 50 cents.
Oh, that's facts. That's fact. But hey, man, that's what's up though. I ain't got a problem with that. But
that's good though.
Yeah, that's good.
There's not a lot of loyal people in this world, bro. You need people like that. And him and Memphis Bleak.
But they all got to get off Eminem. All of them. Because they all do.
I mean, yeah, they could relax on, people could relax on it. I understand that's your boy, but you gotta let your man fight his own battles. M is capable of fighting his own battles, and I agree with what old dude said about Tony Yayo being a loyal ass nigga, which I agree. That man is loyal to a T. You definitely need people like him and Memphis Bleak on your corner. They don't say they're gonna have your best interest, because you see, basically. Because especially if you start watching their interviews and speak of their times in the industry and the behind the scenes drama and all that, and the fact they're still loyal to these same men to this day, it says a lot. It says a lot about who they are as a person, who they are as people, as men.
All of them.
Hey, I didn't expect this now. But it was entertaining. It was quite a cool little like glimpse into what Gully Boy has to say about telling all these Eminem stands to kind of relax on riding his meat, which I agree. People should just relax on hop on another celebrity's penis, like for real, because that's weird as hell, especially if you're a guy. Like, whenever I see a guy D-Rod a famous person, I be thinking, bro, have some self-respect, have some pride about yourself. Like, cause being a male groupie is not cool at all. Not cool. It's definitely not cool to be a male celebrity. Oh shit! It's not a male celebrity, but it's not cool to be a male groupie. Oh shit! Damn. Oh shit! Donald Trump stormed out of a Manhattan courtroom this Wednesday after a heated day in court. Damn, he was really pissed. Damn, Trump, you can't walk out the courtroom, man. Like, you gotta stand in that line of fire, man. Hey, if they say you did something, hey, you gotta prove in court that you're innocent. I mean, have your lawyers bring up their evidence. You can't just walk out of court like that. And I see one person in the comments, I don't think it will matter what happens to him. He has connections, stream cult-like following. They'll raise money to help him. You think? He was the former president, and of course had the reality show The Apprentice and owned businesses. So yeah, he got friends in high places. So Trump ain't gonna, even if he was to say face a penalty, he ain't gonna be as severe as a regular Joe Schmo. You know what I mean? He gonna end up getting a very light sentence, man. Like Trump ain't gonna face like being general population if he does go to prison. He gonna be in where them other high profile cases are, like NPC and shit. Cause you know what I mean, his life would be in danger if he was in general population. Let's just keep it real. But yeah, that's all I want to say about this. That's all I want to say. I just want to break down what Gully Boy is saying in this video. So I might go ahead and log out. I might get something to eat and just relax for the rest of the night till I fall asleep. Alright. It's your boy Black G92 about to sign off. Holla at your boy. I might do more of these reactions, these little live stream reactions.